What's going on, beautiful people? First and foremost, I'm so happy to be here, one on one with Jerm on the Polaris Network. My name's Slight Chance. Y'all can go check me out on all platforms. Just look up Slight Chance. You're going to find me. I guarantee it. I have a new single that just dropped today, the day of the podcast being recorded. It's called You or No One Else. So go check that out. Go get that banger.
Yeah, I like that.
Okay, cool.
Oh man, we're back. One on one with Jerm, episode 106. I got my guy in the building, man. Alabama's finest.
The finest.
He's performed on a few of our Red Balloon team shows, and he'll be performing uh, this October 15th at the Fall Collection, man.
Yeah, I
He
can't
just
wait.
dropped a single this week as I'm trying to fix a chord so you can hear his music in the background, man.
Yeah, that's me. That's me.
Yeah, y'all make some noise. Well, y'all aren't making noise, but
No,
I'll
they're making noise.
They're
I
making
think
noise.
they're making
Oh, I
noise.
like
Yeah, yeah,
that.
yeah.
My
They're
guy,
making
Slight
noise.
Chance in the building, man. What's going on?
Man, not too much. Just living life.
Yeah, you told me about.
Yeah. No, man, I'm surviving. Based on what I told you, I'm surviving.
My man is going through it, man. I'm glad to see. See,
For those of y'all who are not watching the video,
yeah, who are not watching this on YouTube
Excel.
on the Polaris Network as we speak.
Yeah.
Subscribe. Yeah, the
Hit
mic
that
just fell.
subscribe.
Yeah,
Hit
man.
that
My man was going through it. I'm happy to just see him.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I was going through it. I went to Mexico
Yeah.
with my girl and some of her family for her birthday, and man, let me tell you, like the vacation itself was great.
Yeah, it's
Until
a
the last
birthday
day.
trip, yeah.
Yeah. The last day I got sick, and I was just the, when you're the party pooper.
Yep. When
That's-
you're that one.
yeah. Yep.
When you're like, dang, man, I'm letting it down for everybody.
That was me. But I had to like channel something
Yeah.
in me, like something primal came out. So
You challenge your game 7.
yeah, this is gonna
Yeah.
sound so stupid though, because like all I did was drive the golf cart. I was motherfucking Kobe in Game 7 driving the golf cart.
he was he was gritting his teeth.
Oh yeah. Look, listen,
Yeah.
listen. Michael Jordan with the flu. That was me.
Literally.
Yeah. Right.
Literally
Right,
with the flu,
right.
man.
But yeah, man, I got back and was still sick. Like I was sick for a full week after I got back, and then I went to the doctor and they were like, "Okay, well, it's just a virus. Like whatever. You look like shit."
Not COVID.
Yeah. It wasn't COVID.
Yeah,
Not
that's
COVID.
the best thing.
Turns out it wasn't a fucking virus. It was damn parasites in my little belly, and
Eating away.
yeah, man, doing something. I
Yeah.
don't know what parasites do, but they
They're a menace.
they were just menacing, man. Dennis the Menace.
They're the real Dennis the Menace.
Yeah, they were,
understand.
man. But I got some antibiotics in my system now.
You weren't able to eat, do nothing, were you?
You know, yeah, the first week I was not able to eat.
Yeah.
I ended up losing like 15 pounds overall. But after the week 1, my appetite was never an issue. It was
Yeah.
more so just like keeping it down. And I don't want to get too graphic.
I
of course, on
understand,
you.
yeah.
Because
Nah.
like, look, guys, I shit rainbows and fart. What's the saying? Sprinkles,
yes, yeah,
sparkles,
butterflies,
That's
yeah,
what it
something
is.
like
Yeah.
that,
So don't envision me in any other way. That's what I need the listeners
He's
to know.
he's a mother effing pop star.
Oh, look. I mean, it's just yeah, it's in my bio, so it's got to be true.
If it's in the bio, it's definitely true.
Yeah. I'm also a French model. Do you remember do you remember those commercials?
They're like, wait, what? Yeah.
Bonjour.
Yeah, Von, yeah. Yeah, man, if it's in the bio, it's true.
Yeah, no, I think
You
so.
gotta go with it.
But you know what though? I really believe that line in the bio. I also have a have a line about checking out my wiki feet. You know what
I
wiki
saw
feet
that.
is?
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. So if y'all are looking for some A1 feet pics, I can send you some for alligators.
You need to get your OnlyFans, man, for your feet.
You know what's actually really funny is that people have told me to get an OnlyFans before, like that we at my old studio in Alabama, they would literally be like, "Dude, you could like get us out of here," because our studio in Alabama was like a room with a closet. Yeah. I'll call it a studio. It was but it really was a high level studio.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers in there were like
Working.
hustlers.
Yeah.
Yes, like there's one. He's still one of my like favorite people. Diego.
Yeah.
Diego the Great. It's like he runs the whole studio, and he like he's a videographer, and he's also a engineer. And I mean, I can't even tell you all the stuff he does. He wears
He's a jack
so
of
many
all
hats,
trades.
dude. He wears so many hats. It's insane. CEO, manager,
Yeah.
whatever he's got to do, he does
He
it.
does it.
And he's like his videos and his vision. I work well with people like him,
Yeah.
self-starters, and I've always found that like I'm an emotional kind of like
Mhm.
creative, but
Mhm.
he is kind of the one that like lights the fire.
Yeah.
And that's what
That's what you
kinda,
need
like,
sometimes.
man,
It's a
that's what I
balances you out,
definitely
yeah.
need. Yes, yeah. Like if he was here in Houston, I tell Diego all the time to move to Houston. It like
He's
he would have already taken so many clients
Yeah.
from so many engineers, videographers. He's like next level of like
top
good.
dog.
Oh man, yeah. It's like that's someone I really miss, and he's
Yeah.
like, what's your zodiac sign?
Pisces.
Oh, okay, cool. See that? Look, hold on.
Oh,
that's
you
why
a
we get along.
Pisces?
No, I'm not, but I'm a Cancer.
Ah.
Yeah, my brother's a Pisces.
Don't get me started on
Hey,
Cancer
look.
women.
Oh, hey, look. I've got a Cancer sister,
Yeah.
and yeah, she's a trip. She's a trip. So
Yeah.
I
My
understand.
daughter's mother is.
Hey, but that goes together. You like that. You like that deep down. I feel
No.
like no.
No.
Okay, well never mind.
But Cancer men, I don't think I've ever encountered them.
Dude, honestly, I've
Y'all seem cool,
barely
though.
met any Cancer man.
Yeah.
I think it's more of like a feminine sign, and so
Mhm.
I don't know. I don't know how deep you are into astrology, but I dove into it like.
Yeah.
So I was going through some shit years back, and I just dove into astrology
Just to
because
see.
yeah, I was kind of like, what does all this mean? And my
Mhm.
brother, he's a Pisces, very spiritual, was like super into it. And he told me about charts and natal charts and like your rising signs, your moon signs. And I was like, yo, what
Oh,
the
you're
fuck
all
is
into it.
Yeah, so and like that was a dark time in my life. I was living in Alabama. I was an EMT. I was like freshly divorced. Yeah, I was
Wait,
married.
you've been married
Bro, I was
before?
married before. Yeah.
Wow.
It doesn't feel like I was.
You look young though.
Yeah, no, I'm 30, man. I just turned 30 like
Welcome to the 30 Club.
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, and hallelujah we made it.
Mhm,
Because
mhm.
I know a lot of people who did not.
Exactly.
So oh hey, this song in the background, this is called Mushroom. Y'all go check it out.
Were you on shrooms when you made this?
No, so I
wrote
did
that
this come?
down.
how did this come? Oh, that's right. Okay, so we were in that studio, right?
Uh-huh.
The studio had like a main studio that Diego ran, and then it had offshoot studios.
Okay.
So kind of like here,
Yeah.
actually, like kind of like
Have
Barron.
your different rooms.
Right,
Mhm.
right. So I am and was part of the this organization called the Studio Media,
Mhm.
and when I first came to the studio, I was a rapper. I was
Yeah, I
like-
can tell you have bars
rapping.
too.
Oh, I got some bars.
You got some
Oh,
bars.
don't underestimate the
No.
bars. I got them.
My man's got the bars. Trust me.
But they really encouraged me. Stupid Rich, he was like the guy I worked with the most. Stupid Rich, Ace of Spades, I worked with him a lot. Halo,
Yeah.
Jamila Bell, Mike.
You might be able to open up the Alabama door for concerts for us.
Dude, I would honestly love that. 'Cause they're doing really good things right now. Oh, Keaton Parker, that's another person that I didn't
Keaton
mention.
Parker.
He's a creative director, videographer, photographer. Great, man. But yeah, no, they're doing really good things right now in Alabama, in Montgomery in particular. Montgomery,
Is that where you're from?
yeah, it's a dead market as far as music goes, because like it's a small violent city. Like everybody knows everybody and everybody kills everybody. It's like and like when you get to a certain level of notoriety in
They take you
Montgomery, you
out.
gotta go.
Yeah.
Like, and so I worry for like some of the younger people that are still there and still like doing their thing, like, you know, being in the streets and whatnot. I really worry for them because that's like a possibility. Like it's more of a possibility. Everybody's gonna hate
Everybody
everywhere.
wants the top dog.
Right, 100%. So Montgomery is just like particularly violent, and these guys though are like, they're a group of creatives. So they're man, they're incredible. They really are. Like they're all so talented. Hayes plays like 100 instruments. Jamila is a walking orchestra. And then Halo is just like so talented. Rich, he's like a talented artist, and then he's one of those that takes the time and took the time to sit in front of a computer and figure out engineering.
Yeah.
With a little help here and there from other people, and he's like taken it and made it his own.
Mm.
So like, but to get to the point, sorry, I have to get my shout outs
No,
out of the way because like
give
these are
'em.
people who have molded me.
Yeah,
'Cause
for sure.
after that whole part of my life, like it was almost like immediately I met them. They pulled me out of that.
Yeah,
Like, they didn't
they
even
took
know
you
I was
in.
going through stuff,
Yeah.
you know. But like they brought me in and like really like changed how I did music because I was approaching it from a rapper's point of view and not an artist's point of view at that point.
The
And
full
so
spectrum artist.
yeah, 100%. And then when I heard their music and how multifaceted it was and like saw them making instrumentals in front of me and playing instruments and like doing this cool stuff, I was like, you know, I've always wanted to kind of try rock. I've always been a Fall Out Boy fan, you know. I used to,
Let me see
like
let
that
me see
shit.
if I can
Yeah,
do that.
and then I like it kind of molded into like indie pop and whatever the fuck it is that I do now. I would call it indie pop
Yeah, for sure.
probably. But yeah, to get to Mushroom,
You got a
I
Machine
recorded
Gun
that.
Kelly type vibe.
yeah, that's for sure. I would definitely say like Machine Gun Kelly if he wasn't a douche. No, I'm just kidding.
Fact, yeah. Some of the
Yeah.
things that he does.
If he was a cool freaking guy from Alabama.
For sure.
Yeah, but like when I was recording Mushroom, I didn't know what I was gonna call it. I was like how I come up with most of my songs is just kind of like I don't know what to call it besides just like it just pops in my head and then,
Yeah.
like, I don't even write. Like I remember all of my songs. It's just kind of
You
like
just go into the booth
yeah,
and
it's
just
it's weird. Like I'll remember like I'll work on a song mentally for like 2 weeks and then have a full song in the studio and know every single like every
Part
part
of
of
it,
it because
yeah.
like I've added a line like
Each
oh
day.
yeah, exactly. So it's like and I just happen to remember that it's melodies and whatnot. But this was one that I didn't have a verse to it. It was just like hook, verse, hook, essentially is like
Yeah.
what the structure was. And I was driving home high as hell.
Facts.
and like
that's when the best things happen.
100%. And I was just
Facts.
like, I remember like listening to that instrumental. I didn't even want to listen to music because I had like a bad day in the studio, just like was not quite like emotionally sound and whatnot. And so I just like, something told me it was just like, throw on the instrumental. So I threw it
See
on.
what you hear.
Yeah. And I was like, and then like I kind of was like, oh, that's sick. And then I was like, let me add some lyrics.
Yeah, let me add some words to that for sure.
Then it ended up just being like this cool thing. And when I
Yeah.
recorded it in the studio, there's some guy, I never met him in my life. He was like a maintenance guy doing like maintenance work. I opened the door and he was like, that was you? And I was just like, yeah, because like everyone can hear. If it's quiet in the studio,
You can
like,
hear what's going
You can
on.
hear exactly
Yeah.
what's going on. And he was like, that made me feel like I was running through a goddamn field of marijuana and mushrooms. And so we all just were kind of like, it's weird because none of us laughed. We were all just like tired.
So we
But
were
then like he left and I was like, dude,
Mushroom.
that was kind of funny. Like I want to name it Mushroom. And so, yeah, I always tell people, I was like, I have no good reason to name it Mushroom, but it's named Mushroom and no one's going to change it.
nobody will ever change
Yeah.
it. But you, with these latest singles that you've dropped, you had like the Russ type vibe with the covers, which I like.
Yeah. So I will
Every cover
say,
is different.
definitely. I will say Russ has been like a giant influence on
Yeah.
me. This is why I feel like I relate to Russ. Russ, I love his music. Number one, that was my knuckles cracking for everyone who
If
wants
you
a
didn't
knuckle
see.
sandwich.
Yeah,
I'm
ready.
preparing it for you.
I'm willing to give you one. Raw. Yes,
Serving them up hot.
off the presses. Fact.
But no, like Russ, I've always listened to him, especially as a rapper. Like I was listening to Russ. I think Russ has bars. Like that
Facts.
man is wild. And then he also has that quality that I always wanted, but I was always self-conscious of singing. And so I don't know. I just like after a while I was like, okay, I'm fucking singing now. Like I'm doing whatever, and I feel confident in that. I feel very confident in like my music.
My voice, yeah.
And then so confident that his model of releasing a song a week, I love that. Like I think the only people that can do that are people with hits. Like if you I feel like every song that I post, even if I don't do promo, which is so stupid by the way, I need to do promo, but
Every artist should do promo.
yes,
Big
yeah.
time
And,
promo.
and there's definitely, oh, and by the way, everybody, there's some things in the works, okay? There's paperwork behind this shit. So I don't speak on it yet, but like just know that
That's
there's
right.
some things to work on and there are things that are working out in my favor. The universe has me. as his chosen one. So it is gonna happen
It's gonna
eventually.
happen.
But
You just gotta keep speaking it.
yeah, man, yeah, and like
Keep
there
working.
definitely are some cool things working in the background right now. I'm like really happy with where everything's at,
Good.
and very grateful. But I just feel like any one of my songs could be that one. Every song, I wake up the next morning and I'm kind of like, oh wow, why doesn't it have a million views? Like that's kind of weird.
I'm
But
ready.
right, no, it's gonna be there.
That's
I
what I
definitely
say
think it's
too.
gonna be there. It's
That's what I say too about my videos. Like, why don't these have a million yet?
yeah, yeah.
What else do I need to do?
Look, all you needed was to get Slight Chance on your podcast.
He's a mother effing
Oh
pop
man,
star.
hey, look,
Off to the races.
we are off to the races.
How'd you get from Alabama, man? While we speaking about Russ and independence,
Yeah, so I grew up. I would say I grew up from 15 to about 20 in Houston.
okay.
In the Woodlands in particular. I moved from like Montgomery to the Woodlands with my mom and then my stepdad at the time, and yeah, I just kind of did high school here. I like went through whatever. My mom and him got divorced. He was a
Douche.
oh dude, the worst, fucking worst. but like yeah, so um then I stuck around for like my senior year of high school because they got divorced like going into my senior year, and one more year I think I did like community college or something. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go find myself in
Yeah.
Austin, man. So I moved there, and then two of my best friends, they're still my best friends to this day. Aside from like my brothers and them, they're like my closest people. Is like Alex Hefner.
Mm-hmm.
And shout him out. He's got a very successful YouTube channel, close to 1 million subscribers.
Salute to him.
Yeah, yeah, and he uses my music as his like intro and outro. He's like one of the like I'm not gonna say one of the realest friend that you could ever ask for. Like that's
For sure.
somebody who I will like scream from a mountaintop about. Like that is the guy.
You
But
need
he-
those type of people in your
yeah.
circle.
No, 100%. He's the
Mhm.
best. He's the best. And so is my friend Austin. Like we were all in a group called OK Crew.
I was want to ask about that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
saw it at the
My brother
bottom.
Mike was in there too, and then Sydney Hopes was in there as well. And we lived in Austin. Mike didn't really live in Austin very much. He was there for a little
In and
second.
out.
Yeah, yeah. But we all lived in Austin. Me and Sydney actually lived together, and then Austin and Alex lived together, and we were like a group. And Austin was the producer. He was like the producer, singer, like songwriter. He was
Everything.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And he was
Jeez.
also this is my friends and me. I feel are like so smart. Like everybody's just so smart. Alex went on to be a YouTuber,
Yeah.
and
What
also
kind of YouTube does he do? Just
he does like
vlogs?
reaction
Oh, okay.
videos. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So he does like music reactions, movie reactions. Y'all should
Dope.
all go check him out. Alex Hefner on YouTube.
Go
He's
see Alex Hefner, man.
Yeah, yeah,
What's up,
yeah.
Alex?
really dope, really
Fellow
dope.
YouTuber.
Hi, Alex.
For
But
sure.
yeah, he's really dope. And then he's also a lawyer
Oh wow.
and like the chief marketing officer at some place. Sorry, Alex, I don't know
Wow.
the fucking place of your work. But
Jeez.
yeah, and then my friend Austin is a biochemical engineer or some shit, or maybe chemical engineer, not bio.
And it's into the
Yeah.
music.
Yeah, yeah. So
I like that.
yeah, and he plays instruments, all that shit. But no, we moved to Austin, or they were in Austin from UTSA, and they went to UT. I was just a fuck up. I was just living in Austin.
Just out there.
Man, I was just doing shit. We were
Yeah.
just like doing like making music and like
Living life.
yeah,
Mhm.
pretty much. And so that
Sometimes
that,
you just got to do that though.
I feel like it helped and hurt because I definitely had some issues with like substance.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely had a dependency on. I would say my biggest dependency was weed, but like there were other things going on.
Of course.
I was like just it was not a healthy environment. I went back to Alabama actually and like did my 6-year stint there. I call it a stint because I really feel like it was not where I needed to be, and just like
You were just there for okay. Let me
You
get
know-
myself together.
yeah, so like people call the dark night of the soul, like, you know, the dark night, like you're feeling like this one way and then everything's better like the next day. But that really is kind of what I feel like that's what my time in Alabama was,
Yeah.
where I learned some very valuable lessons. And that was my time to sit down and learn, because like life was handing me lessons
Yeah, for sure.
left and right. I mean, from age 22 until 20 like shit, what the fuck? 28 maybe.
You were
Yeah,
just
yeah,
getting,
6
you was
years.
just
Yeah,
getting
that's
your
6 years.
lessons for sure.
Yeah, and so I was definitely learning a lot. I learned a lot in Alabama, mostly of things that I shouldn't do.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that was my dark night of the soul, and I still feel like there are some of those to come as I grow, but now, um,
You know how to manage them
yeah, I do. I've learned it. Half the battle is learning what your demons are,
for sure.
and then as you go, you learn how to fight them. What I found, I know I'm in my head all the time. Are you? How do you feel like
I'm the
you're?
same way.
Okay, I figured because you're a Pisces,
I'm I'm
water
I'm
sign.
I'm always trying to be, I guess, perfect in a sense,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
not confrontational and
right.
argumentative,
Yeah,
and just in my head
yeah,
and try to figure out how I can be better. Okay.
100%. And I was always that way.
Hmm.
I was always a people pleaser and like such
Me too.
just yeah. That's something that I struggled with very very much so. And it took me going through like the stuff that I went through in Alabama to get out of that.
Hmm.
Now I'll say sometimes I overstep. I say no just to say no because I just want to hear it come out of my mouth.
Right.
Like, but
Makes you feel good. I was like, okay, I can say no.
I'm empowered.
Hmm.
Like it's powerful for people who have never been pushovers. Like they don't understand
Hmm.
the how big that is for people. So
Facts.
so that anybody listening, as a matter of fact, like if that sounds like you, like you're a pushover, and like definitely if you have a day where you just stand up for yourself, even the smallest thing, it's baby steps with this shit, because you will get burnt out inside your own head. That's
Hmm.
just the way it is. So speak things out. That's what I did. That's what I started doing, where I just like I
What you
literally
gotta
talk
do.
to myself all day. When I'm
Hmm.
by myself, I talk to myself.
Got
Like
to.
I like
Gotta
once
empower
it's
yourself.
yeah, and once
Hmm.
it's outside of you, you can move on it.
Hmm.
My job that I do as like a profession right now.
You're
I'm
nine
in
to five
right.
for
Yeah.
now.
Yeah. 100%.
That's what I say too about
Oh yeah,
mine.
yeah. No, it's only a matter of time before I
But
just totally replace it with whatever I want. But I definitely, so you have to have a bit of courage, right?
of course.
And it's like it's a sales job at the end of the day. I work for a tech company, and
Okay.
I implement like customer engagement tools into small business. And my whole job is like going into these businesses, getting to the owner, and then like telling them why they need to meet with me, meeting with them, and then selling
Why
them
you
on
need
what
my
we do.
product?
Yeah,
Hmm.
exactly. And like that's tough.
Of
That's a lot
course.
of rejection.
Exactly. Exactly.
So
It's like cold calls,
yeah.
but
Oh,
live in
dude.
person.
Yeah, and I love cold calls, by the
Hmm.
way. I fucking
You
love.
love them?
Dude, I'm so good at them. I
That
really
was
am.
always my thing. I always hated cold
Yeah.
calls.
Yeah.
Those are the
Most people
worst.
suck, or I mean most people hate them
Oh,
because
they're the
the
worst.
blocks just suck. Like
Oh
it's
my god.
yeah, no, trust me, I understand, but I actually like them. I'm pretty good at them, and then with this job, like I just found myself having kind of like a natural knack, and you can make a lot of money doing this. I mean, it's a six-figure job, so I'm like, at
Working
the
your
end of the
way up.
day, yeah,
Hmm.
artists like we have to,
Have a 9 to 5.
man, and it has. I feel like it has to be something that can at least be a little creative, because with sales you can be pretty creative, but you can also sales is where you make the most money.
Yes.
All this shit where you're salaried, that's not making the most money, because sales you can control your destiny. Like
You
all you
definitely
have to
can.
do is get good at
Good at it,
it.
and be a genius and know how to
Yeah,
work it.
just keep pushing it. And
Digging
like
away.
yeah, if you don't stop, you'll inevitably get there.
Hmm.
Like that's just the way of the world, and that's the way
And
of the
people
world.
don't understand that.
They don't.
And
They
they
don't.
think that, what they do is gonna be enough to suffice them being an artist
Yeah.
and in life as well. It's like you gotta choose the good with the bad.
Yeah, yeah, but like
Sometimes you just gotta break down and get the
100%.
9 to 5
Yeah,
for a little
no,
bit.
for sure, for sure. And I would encourage even like develop a lot of skills to make more money as
Hmm.
a 9 to 5, because then that's just more money you can put into your art, but you also live in a nice
Comfortable.
place.
Hmm. You're living
like
comfortable.
like I when I moved here,
Mhm.
like I was an EMT in Alabama, and I worked my ass off for 4 years,
I can imagine my
90
cousin's an
hours.
EMT
Yeah.
in Beaumont, so I know the hours.
Oh, dude, yeah, and Beaumont's very similar to
Hmm.
Montgomery, where I'm from. So like I can feel his pain.
Yeah.
It was 90-hour weeks, to barely
No
make it
off
by.
days.
None, none. If you wanted an off day, you wanted a pay cut. Like that's what, and that
That's
was terrible.
crazy. That
Yeah,
like the strain on your body.
dude.
The strain on your body for them doing that is it's insane.
No, it is, and I feel like I didn't recover until like month 6 of being here.
Yeah.
Really, because I did my move kind of the only way I could. I remember stressing about it. I knew I was gonna move here, right? So I came and
You had it
visited.
in your mind.
Yeah, yeah. I came and visited, and I stayed with my friend Alex Hefner, and
Hello, Alex again.
yeah. What's up, Alex? You're getting way too many shouts out. You're gonna have to pay me for this shit.
Especially when I get on.
Right,
I need
right.
my restitution.
Hey, I'll send you my Cash App later. Don't even worry about it.
Here's the invoice.
Exactly. Exactly. But no, I came and stayed with him and kind of like got back out there. I wasn't dating at the time either. I remember swearing women off. So I was I don't even want to tell. See, this is where my mind is.
Don't swear them off.
I'm in like a very happy and healthy relationship right now.
Good man.
So like I don't like talking about past things, right? I don't want to hear about past things really, unless like besides like when we're getting to know each other and what you've
What
been
you've
through,
done,
what
yeah.
you like, what's happened.
What I need to know.
Exactly, need to know just the Carfax. I don't need the detailed breakdown. Like,
The whole thing.
no, because
Then you're gonna make me run away. Yeah.
Yeah, we all do crazy shit, but like,
Facts.
yeah. So I don't speak on really anything that has happened in my dating life. I just don't feel the
Need to.
Yeah, and it's all like.
I don't need them looking at me a certain way.
Also, it doesn't matter if
It
as long
doesn't.
as your focus is right here.
It's not like I'm going back there.
Fuck no.
Yeah. I know.
Hell
I feel
no.
you. I feel
But
you.
that's like so but because of situations in the dating market, I just like swore women off. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna like get rich.
Step
and say,
away.
Fuck it. Like I'm just gonna get rich and then like
If somebody comes, they come.
exactly.
I was the same way. If somebody comes, they come.
Yep. And then when it was actually Alex who was like told me that maybe get myself out there again because it had been about like 6 months since I'd even been on any apps
You
or
gotta get your
anything.
feet wet again.
Yeah, yeah. And so I got on Hinge, and that's where I met.
Oh, the
yeah,
devil.
That's what, dude. No, that's where I met my girlfriend.
Oh yeah, you met her?
Yeah, yeah.
I see.
met,
I
like,
deleted Hinge like on the
we
commercial
deleted
said, huh?
that shit. Yeah, we fell right into it, and we've been going steady ever since.
That's
but,
a good thing, though.
Yeah, no, for sure. But like when I visited, I knew I was gonna move to Houston, so I like wanted to kind of. When I go to a city, I need to like feel
The landscape.
like yeah like and so I got here and I was like, okay, this doesn't feel off, like this actually feels good. So I decided on Houston. Going up
back
to the
home.
move, it was like I just remember being like like fucking stressed every
Of
day.
course.
I used to take like 5 walks in the park a day, just like thinking
Is
like,
this right?
yeah.
Is this the right thing to do?
yes. And I remember one day it was I think the most stressful day I had in Alabama, where I took a few walks and was just like sitting there, and I remember
Talking
like
to yourself.
yeah, sitting on this bench, and I was like, God, please give me a sign that like this change that I want to make
It's
is
gonna
the
be
right
worth it.
change.
Facts.
Yeah. And so I was like, my dumbass, I was looking around like, well, nothing changed, so fuck it, I guess I'm fucked.
Oh well.
Well, shit.
I'm staying.
Yeah, thanks a lot, universe. Fuck you.
Oh.
But yeah, so then I got in my car. I drove home, which was like 2 minutes away.
Yeah.
And I was like just down, and I looked at my mileage, and the last 3 digits of my mileage were 555, and I was like, I knew
That's the
exactly what
angel.
that meant.
That's the angel.
Angel number. And
Yep.
I knew, and 555 says the change you're contemplating is worth it.
It's worth it.
And I was like,
There
I
it
remember
is.
hitting my steering wheel hard as fuck, just like,
Yeah.
and I screamed in my car, just like, yo, what the fuck?
Yeah.
This is crazy. That feeling just like overcame me, and that's the only way I could get it out, was hitting my steering wheel and screaming. And so then like 3 weeks later,
You were
I had a
moving.
U-Haul.
Yeah.
My lease was up. I pulled my car to Texas with like $1,000 to my name
Facts.
and said, fuck it.
That's right.
Like, yeah. And it was,
It's been the best ride ever.
dude, I don't think it could have gone any better. I mean, sure, I could have like pulled into Houston, someone just handed me $1 million. That
Facts.
could have
And that
happened,
would've
maybe.
been
That would have been better, but
complete
like
facts.
but no, like other than that, I can really sit here in confidence and say that like I knew I was a hustler in Alabama. I tried a lot of things. I was fucking delivering food on the side.
Facts.
I was furniture flipping on the side. I
Got
was
to.
personal training on the side. I was trying to make $1 million. Like that was my
That's your goal.
it was crazy. That was my goal in Alabama, but the demand wasn't there, and the supply was there, but the demand wasn't.
Yeah.
And I remember just thinking like, I could, if I did all this in a different city, I
could
would
do
be
it.
rich.
I
And
could do
so
it.
that's essentially what it came down to. And I've spent this year. This has been actually yesterday was 1 year in Houston.
Congratulations.
Thank you, man. Thank you. I need to go and like get a section at like some dope ass
Bet.
place, but I really haven't visited many clubs. Like
Hey,
Fly
good.
Guy brought me out to one. Hey,
Yeah.
shouts out to Fly Guy too. Hey, you introduced me to Taco Tuesday at Atomic Bottle.
Hey.
Shouts out to you. That shit was dope. He gave me a section because he saw me perform at Local Seat, and they played my song at Atomic Bottle. And dude, that was like so cool. He's shown me so much love, and admittedly, he's invited me out multiple times to like
Just
different
say no.
places, and I've just been kind of like, oh fuck, like
What do I say?
know,
What do
man.
I say?
Well, it's more like I don't like going out.
Yeah,
I
I'm
hate
the
going
same
out.
way.
And I know it's necessary, so I do have to start doing it and start networking, because the night I went to Atomic Bottle, I met some like really cool people, like
Yeah.
some people who can change your life. And so I know for me, and I feel like it's just a matter of like getting in touch with the right people and networking before like, oh, okay, they see, like I see it in myself that the second someone else who has some power sees it, they're going to see what I see.
Right.
And from there, the world will see what I see. And what I see in myself is like,
A mother
enough,
effing pop
man.
star.
Enough, man. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
100%. The epitome of like feeling like you're enough. I remember feeling like I wasn't enough for a long time. And so now that I feel like I'm enough, imagining like most people don't feel like they're enough.
Of course.
Most people.
I think a lot.
Yeah. And we all, I feel like, get in the headspace sometimes, but like I know what that feels like. And that sucks, man. That really sucks. I hate that. I hate that people go through that, and like I wish they didn't.
Of course.
But like we all do, and I'm a very emotional person. Like for all you astrology girlies out there, right? I'm gonna give you my big three. So this is gonna be like your yes or no to me, basically. Like if you think I'm a cool person or not. I'm a Cancer sun, I'm a Pisces moon, and I'm a Libra rising. And that's like the culmination. If you mix all those together, that's the world's biggest people pleaser. And I remember being that, and also the world's biggest, like the most insecurities that I could find, like all the insecurities that you can think of. I had them, and even have them, I would say, but they're
Yes.
like less now.
Than what
You
they
can
were.
feel them. Like you can see your own flaws in the mirror, but they're not actually there. At the end of the day, if I had to say anything to anybody, it would say those flaws you see in the mirror, I don't think other people see that.
See them.
Unless they're overly judgmental, which we all are judgmental people, and we all, have
Get in our way.
bad thoughts about others as
Of
well as
course.
about ourselves. But generally, if you have more bad thoughts about other people, it's because you have a lot about yourself. And so like, yeah. Just know that
They're
it's
all in
not a
your way.
reflection of you. It's a
No.
reflection of them. Everything you get is a mirror, I feel like. So anytime if you get if you see someone else having good fortune, that's a mirror. Like you saw that for a reason. If you're gonna block your blessings by being jealous, for sure. So I know,
Can't be just gotta get that negativity out your heart.
yeah. Especially if they're making moves like you want to make, that means it's coming your way.
Facts.
The universe is a mirror, man. Like it only shows you what you need to see, and
Keep working
whatever-
harder.
Yeah, whatever you see, you're gonna get.
You're
back.
gonna get.
And so
you
if you're
need to be
surrounding
jealous.
yourself with negativity, you're surrounding yourself with people who don't respect their relationships, and they don't respect their friendships, and they don't respect their work, then you're probably gonna
Get the same in return.
That's why they say if you hang out with like a bunch of millionaires, odds are you're probably gonna be a millionaire. Because eventually
It's gonna rub off.
yeah, eventually it has to. I feel like there's no way it doesn't.
Because you're gonna see them working hard. You're gonna be like, all right.
On top of that, you're gonna like get curious. And so like, I mean, the issue with that at the current level is that you're not a millionaire. So how do you hang out with millionaires? Because other millionaires already know that. So you find that group of friends, like the friends I have, I would never trade.
Yeah.
Like the thing about it is people think you have to have it all right then and there to really learn something from somebody, but no. Those
You learn
millionaires
over
started
time.
out with no money.
With
I mean,
nothing.
like generally. if we're talking about like Donald
The
Trump,
ones that
yeah,
that got it from the mud, as they say. For sure.
exactly. They started out with nothing, but they guarantee they had some friends around them
Hmm.
that were like very rare people, and that's who I have around me. It's like very rare people that you don't find who are future millionaires. Like I know I am. Like I every day I read the second I read Think and Grow Rich.
Hmm.
Uh, well, reading. I'm reading it, but I have written down like the affirmations that I read every single morning and every single night. Like I read them, see them, and it's like I'm gonna be a millionaire. That's like there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You
It's
write
gonna
down how you're gonna do it,
multi-millionaire.
right?
I said
How
the
you're
same
gonna
thing.
do it, what you're
Hmm.
gonna do to accomplish it, and steps to achieve that. It's gonna happen.
Yep.
It's gonna happen because the action follows eventually.
It takes time, but as long as you're working and you're consistent with
Yeah.
it, it's gonna happen.
Right, right.
And
Like
as
this
long
is your baby, right?
Yeah.
Like the podcast.
This
Like
is my baby.
right,
This is
like,
like my third baby.
right.
I say, because this was born the same year my daughters were born in 2016. So this is
Wow.
like my third baby.
Oh, that's dope, dude.
Hmm.
That's so dope. And you've got like 100 episodes now, like over 100
Over
episodes.
over 6 years, which should be more, but
Oh, it's
adulting
okay,
and
man. Things
life and yeah, for sure, and everything like that. But this is what's gonna make me a multi-millionaire. This is
Yeah.
gonna be the platform that does it and
Yeah.
takes it to the next level. On top of the concerts and festivals that we
No,
throw.
I believe you.
And
I believe
we've had these conversations
Yeah.
outside the festivals.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you already know where I'm at with it.
Yeah, man. It's y- the more you do something, you don't have to have it all figured out to
Mhm.
start. You just have to start. Eventually, you'll
That's
figure
the
it out.
hardest part.
Starting.
Starting.
Yeah, it's the hardest and the easiest.
Mhm.
It's like just do it.
Just do it.
Just do it.
But like, when do I do it?
Yeah.
How do I do it?
yeah.
How would people, approach it?
Yep. And
How
you
would
know
they
what I've
respect it?
found? Generally, you already have the knowledge.
Mhm.
It's just a matter of lighting the fire and getting it started.
I think a lot of people are scared of rejection from people.
Yeah.
I think I was like that, like when my podcast first came. It's like, dog, y'all are watching my story, but like the view, I mean, like the listens aren't, transpiring. It's like
Right, right.
it's like who's really out there
Yeah.
listening? Who's out there for real?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, at the end of the day, all you can control is keep on
Mhm.
like,
The
doing your
consistency,
episodes, man. Like
Keep dropping and promoting like I do.
exactly, exactly. Like I said, man, if you don't stop, it's gonna work.
Mhm.
That's just the way of the universe. You're gonna get it, but starting is the most important part. And so you've done that. Like you did the hard part.
Yeah.
The hard part is starting. I mean, I have lots of things I want to start. Lots of things that I have started and become stagnant on.
Exactly.
And just
Same
have
here.
to restart.
Restart,
There's
yeah.
a lot. There's a lot, but I'm also one of those that jumps from thing to thing a
Yep,
lot.
me too.
Because I've got so many things I want to do.
I want to do. And so
Yeah.
many ideas that you have to get out there that you don't want to just leave stuck in your brain.
Yeah.
And you want them to be a reality
Right.
compared to just appear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And recently I've found that like I have to focus on one thing. I have to focus on my music at the end of the day. Now that's multifaceted, yes. But what's gonna get me to the point where I can do all the other stuff I want is the music. That's gonna make me
That's-
my
that's
money
now
that I can then
number one.
reinvest.
Mhm.
Exactly. So like the job that I have now, I mean, really, if you think about it, it's career progression. It's just like anything. Uh-oh, getting a call.
The
Who was it?
lady.
Your
My-
lady?
yeah.
Oh, you should have answered. That would have been awesome. I bet it would have been wholesome. Or maybe it
No,
wouldn't have been.
no.
Oh, shit. Never
I don't
mind.
think it'll have been wholesome
Oh,
tonight.
okay. Oh,
Right
okay.
now.
He's in the doghouse. Oh, man. No.
See.
Yeah. Oh, no. I'm so
See.
sorry. I'm
Yeah,
so sorry,
yeah,
man. That's the
yeah.
worst.
You know how it goes.
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Unfortunately. I get it. Well, I
Tis
don't
is-
envy you.
tis is life.
Yeah.
This
yeah.
is life.
Yeah, that sucks, man.
Yeah.
But no, I think that it's all career progression, just like natural progression of your career as a creative. You have to get something that's kind of creative, like
Mhm.
that you can put your spin on. Like for me, it's sales, like the tech sales, and the job that I work for happens to be just a very like great job for me. But that's step one, where you get everything like that's where you get your original funding. You are your first investor.
Right.
After that, where you've shown that you can do some things, that you've got something, you'll find
Another
somebody
investor.
willing to invest.
Yep.
And then next thing you know, your quality of that thing goes up,
Mhm.
and then you're getting more views, you're getting
Mhm.
more this, you're getting more that. Then you can branch off and start making merch and
Mhm.
whatever. Next thing you know,
You're like,
You don't even
okay.
have you don't even need your 9 to 5 anymore.
You're
You're
like, wait,
making
how did we get here that fast?
you've replaced it. And then from there, let's say, I mean, I want to do a podcast myself
Yeah.
in the future. And I have like, I've dabbled in it, like recording in my little studio apartment. But like, that's where you get your funding. So you start in your 9 to 5, fund your dreams.
Mm-hmm.
Your dreams start funding you. And then
Mhm.
next thing you know, you can like,
Fund everything else.
yeah, through your dreams. It's like,
Facts.
that's just career progression. I just
That's
feel
all.
like
That's all I ever want to do is just continue to fund, invest in myself, and
yeah.
I know that it's gonna pay off in the long run
Yeah.
more than anything else.
Yeah.
And that's what a lot of people don't understand and see is the journey, the long run.
They don't.
Now, me and my homeboy, we have a talk about like just the journey is fun because you're gonna remember all these times when you get there and you're gonna be like, bruh.
Yeah,
That
you
was-
don't know.
that
That
was
might
so
not be
much
the fun
fun.
part. That
Yeah.
like getting there might not be fun. We don't know, but we all have to go. We all
Mhm.
have to
Have to figure it
yeah,
out.
we all have
Yeah.
to try to get there. And
We're not gonna just know it. Just
yeah, we don't know yet.
Yeah,
What if
yeah.
it sucks when we get there and we hate it,
facts.
you know?
And you're like, this is what I worked for.
Right.
This is what I was like, blood, sweat, tears.
Right, but then
Yeah.
you have those memories, those like cuz this is I feel like really this is the fun part. You know, that's
I do too.
this is the third time I'm shouting this motherfucker out. Alex Hefner, man.
Young
He's the one-
Alex Hefner.
Yeah, he's the one that told
He's
me
the
that.
man.
He was like, dude, this is the fun part. Like,
Yeah.
the grind is the fun
The
part. It's
grind.
like the people you meet and the relationships that you build. And so this is also where you find out who believes in you.
For sure.
So
For
like,
sure.
you know, a lot of people
They say they do, but do they actually?
they don't.
Yeah, for sure.
And you'll find that most don't. You'll find that the rare people that you've already met and that have broke bread with you,
Those are the
those
ones.
are the ones that actually believe in you, and the
For
ones
sure.
who others are temporary. And
Mhm.
so I'm kind of excuse me. I'm kind of in a I don't know what jumped up and grabbed
Just
me.
got-
One of the parasites.
Yeah,
got
one of
me.
the parasites came out of nowhere. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
the
it's like, you were
last
talking
one.
shit earlier.
Come here. Come here. We're not done with you.
Oh
Thanks.
Lord, I hope not.
Yeah, because you leaving again tomorrow. Yeah, facts.
Yeah, I'm going to Austin.
Oh,
Yeah, that's gonna be a good time. I'm
Nice
excited.
little Austin trip. I love
Yeah,
a good
yeah,
Austin
yeah.
trip.
And I'm eating Mexican food tomorrow.
I
I just can't
miss-
get enough.
There's so much good food in Austin.
Yeah, there is. There is. I loved Austin when I lived there. Loved it too much. But yeah, no, what was I saying? I said something. I think I was going somewhere at some point with something.
We were talking about Jesus, not Mexican food.
Yeah.
What
no.
were we talking about?
Damn.
Jesus, Mary and Joseph, just that fast.
Hey, it's all good. It happens. This is a podcast.
Yeah, we were talking about. Oh, we were talking about the journey and how
Oh,
Alex
that
Hefner.
Alex,
yeah,
Alex
Alec,
fucking
yeah.
Hefner.
Yeah.
Damn. This is 4 times,
Yeah.
really, because I just
Did it again.
Re-shouted him
Yeah,
out.
reshouted. Yeah.
yeah, you just got re-shouted. How does that make
Re-shouted.
you feel, Alex? You're gonna owe me, buddy.
Salute, Alex.
Yeah, salutes. Salute.
Salute.
Wait.
Yeah.
Damn, I was trying to come up with something clever. I couldn't figure it out. It's okay. It's all right. Misfire.
It's still fire.
Yeah.
Facts.
But before I forget, he was the one that said that. He was like, dude, this is like the fun part, like the grind and because he sits in his room and edits.
Yeah.
He edits. But he juggles everything and he
Facts.
juggles it well. He like has a full-time job where he
Mhm.
does really well. He's got a dog. He's got a. Why did I put the dog before his wife? That's so fucked up, Sarah. I'm sorry.
He's got a dog.
He's got a dog. Oh, and then
Oh,
he's got a wife. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah. By the
yeah.
way, he's married.
Yeah. But anyway.
Yeah.
Facts.
I'm sorry. That's my bad. You were top of the list.
You're top of
Yeah,
dog.
yeah. I meant he's got a wife.
Yeah.
He's got a job.
Yeah.
And he's got a dog.
Yeah, facts, facts,
Yeah,
facts.
lovely
There it is.
dog too.
Lovely,
by the way.
lovely, yeah.
I did it again. Lovely wife and lovely dog. God, what the fuck is going on?
Gotta watch myself.
Yeah. I think I don't know what it is, but I watched his dog for a little while they were in Hawaii.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, I know. And he was just a great dog.
Yeah.
I loved him. Ozzy, yeah.
Young Oz.
Young Osborne.
Yeah.
I love old Osborne.
So that's
Even
why he got the
Ozzy
shout.
gets a shout
That's
out.
why he got the shout out.
Yeah.
Facts.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. It's all coming full
It all
circle.
comes full circle.
Oh, excuse me. Jesus Christ.
Parasite again.
Yeah, they're after me.
Yeah,
They're after
they're
me.
coming.
Oh Lord.
Oh, gotta love the inside jokes here, man.
Yeah. No. We're all inside.
Dog, I need to have you again for part 2.
Okay.
We didn't even
yeah.
like talk like music or nothing like that.
No.
That's-
Yeah.
That's
This-
the best part.
I feel like I just like got in here and just started like
That was
talking.
that was the best part. He asked me before we started. He's like, "All right, is this like a public forum or what?" I was like, "Man, I just asked you questions, about your life, man.
Yeah.
So,
We
we
ended up
still
just kind of like
having
chilling,
a
talking.
vibe, a good. That's all I want to have is like natural conversation
It's the way it should go.
with
Man.
people, like you just hanging out
Yeah.
without video and audio recording, like you just hanging out at the house or whatever.
Yeah. No, this is very easy. I could definitely see myself
That's all I
like
try to make.
podcasting
Yeah.
and like doing stuff like this. This is really cool. Like I've enjoyed this. Thank you for the platform. Man.
Always, bro.
Yeah. If you want to do a part 2, I would love.
Oh yeah,
to do some
we're
part
definitely
2.
gonna do a part 2.
Okay.
Don't
Yeah.
even worry. We'll
Okay.
definitely figure it out. We'll
Beautiful.
DM or something.
Yeah.
We'll talk after the show, whatever.
Sweet. I
I
love it.
definitely, because we gotta talk music.
Yeah, we do got to
We
talk
gotta talk
music.
what else is coming up. So
Yeah. Yeah.
before anything, and like I said, he'll be performing October 15th at the Fall Collection at the Media Block.
Yeah.
Pull up.
Absolutely.
We have 10 of the dopest underground artists in the city. I'm gonna name them out before I let Slight Chance give all his information where you can reach out to him and
Please, yeah.
stream his music and get to know him. Watch his videos, his visualizer as well on YouTube and his wiki feed. He'll give you all of it.
Definitely check out the wiki feed. That's what
Definitely,
makes me the
that's
most money.
top. That's top. We'll have Jamie Hancock, Shaylin. I was about to say Shaylin Destiny. Shaylin, excuse me. Slight Chance himself. He also, that's how you pronounce his name. If I got it wrong,
He's
bro.
dope as fuck.
He's
by the way.
amazing.
So, I mean, everybody is like Shaylin. She's super
amazing.
dope too.
Amazing.
I've actually spent some time with him where he comes to local seats sometimes.
Okay.
Like and sings.
So we're gonna get some music from you.
Yeah. He's got a pen, man. He's got a pen. He can write
definitely
his
can write.
ass
And
off and he can sing.
My boy Kingsley tells me he's like so talented. Yeah,
he is.
he's super talented.
He absolutely is.
Oh, some Slight Chance.
Hey, look. Hey, it might
Listen.
happen. It might happen.
K Throde, who was on the last podcast, R&B King Avery, T-Mac 200. Welcome to Houston. Oh, excuse me. Welcome to Houston. Or excuse me, Houston was on the previous podcast. K Throde was on the podcast before him. My apologies, fellas. Alexander the Great, Naomi T. Monroe, and my boy Swavey and Just Amazing. Make sure you pull up October 15th from 6 to 9 at the Media Block. Link for tickets are in my bio on Instagram. I think I'll put it on Twitter if I decide to put it on Twitter. But the link for tickets are in my bio. They're only $10. Come out, support, have some fun, hear dope artists like Slight Chance, who might perform some new music, who might perform some old music. You never know. You never know.
Yeah.
But the only way you will know is if you pull up October 15th.
Pull up. And then we're also doing like that media day too, right? At
Oh
Sandman
yeah.
on the
Oh yeah.
17th.
Y'all will get a dope promo video coming soon. We have some things in the work. Ridge and I are working, man. Slowly, surely, we're gonna have the best festivals in the nation. Mark my words.
Yeah.
I definitely believe that.
Mark them. Write it down. Yeah,
Write them down. Rolling Loud, we're coming for you. Coachella,
Love
we're
it.
coming for you. Bonnaroo, Lollapalooza, all of them. I'm going to have it with nothing but underground artists from across the nation.
I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's the move.
That is
For
the
sure.
move. Yeah, someone with like a bunch of people with like a decent following.
For sure.
You know?
And that's exactly what we want.
Yeah.
Because they need more shine than, some of these top artists need.
Yeah. And all you
Some
really
of them-
need is like one headliner.
That's it.
Like one good headliner.
That is
And then
all.
that'll get you so many.
That's all.
Yeah.
That's what we've been. You and I talked about. I think after
Yeah.
the winter collection.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's all you need is just one, and it.
One good headliner and then no, you're exactly right. You're exactly right.
Nobody's done the underground artists. They need more shine. It's so many dope, talented artists that don't get enough shine, enough credit.
I agree.
Like yourself, like these artists that are on will be performing as well, man. It's the city, not only Houston is filled with it, but all across the nation. Like you were telling me about these Alabama artists.
Dude.
Like
I gotta get them to come out here.
Yeah.
Come to Houston.
we got to figure that out.
Yeah,
for
we can
sure.
we can absolutely throw something
Yeah,
together. They're
Ridge, we
very
need to
good
go to
organizers
Alabama.
too. Yeah.
Go
we
to
can-
Alabama
I can definitely foster that relationship.
for sure.
Yeah, I can
We
definitely
need
do
to.
that. Yeah, we can figure something out.
Man, we want to thank Slight Chance coming in for 106. He'll
Oh,
be
man.
back for part 2. I'm definitely will have him back for part 2. We'll have some more great talk. I enjoyed sitting down with my man. Before we get out of here, I'm going to let him give all his information where you can reach out to him. And the floor is his. Any more shout outs? Alex might get another shout out. Ozzy.
He just did.
That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
definitely gonna owe the podcast.
You're the man,
buddy.
You're the man.
Yeah, no, he is the man.
He's the man.
But seriously, yeah, no, I appreciate you having me on. Like this has been a great time. I've really really enjoyed this. As far as where to find me, everybody. So you can find me on all platforms for my music. Just Slight Chance. I'm on Apple Music. I mean, I guess that covers all platforms, but I really like my Spotify. So go blow up that Spotify. Go check out that Spotify. You know, give me a couple thousand streams.
Monthly listeners.
Yeah. We're just trying to grow that a little bit.
Yeah.
Everywhere else, Instagram, you can find me at Slight Chancellor. On Facebook, you can. I'm just kidding. I'm not on Facebook. On Twitter, you can find me at Slight Chancellor. That's it. Those are the only ones I'm on. You can also look at my LinkedIn. Anybody hire? No, I'm just joking. I'm happy.
I've never heard anybody on
Yeah.
this show get the LinkedIn.
Oh, that's dope. That's dope. And then also shouts out to everybody I gave a shout out, man. Like at the end of the day, everybody that I've mentioned has like shaped me to be the human that I am today. And I'm actually very happy to be that. So
Yeah.
thank you all positively affecting my life, no matter if it was negative at the time. Like, thanks to everybody. Thanks for the opportunity again to come and spot.
Man, you know it.
Yeah.
You know, I was gonna definitely have you on regardless.
Yeah.
I told you I needed to have you on, so you know the stage is always yours.
Awesome, man. I love
Stage
it.
is always yours. He'll be back for part 2. Might be next week, might be a week after next, but he'll be back soon. I promise you that. We'll get that settled. I definitely have that.
I'm about it.
Because I still got questions to ask about the
Oh,
music.
yeah. I just started talking.
I got tons of questions.
Oh, that's sick. Damn, I wish we would have done. That's fine. We had a good time.
Oh no, I like how I just like how it's natural. I don't want nothing to be forced or anything like that. And where we were is where we were supposed to be at the time. So
no,
it was cool to me.
It was a good time.
Yeah, it was cool to me. I'm not tripping.
Yeah.
I'm not complaining, not at all. I learned some new stuff. I learned about some new Alabama artists.
Yeah.
I just learned about you a little bit more.
Right.
So it was dope, bro. That's all I ever asked for. Is just a dope interview.
Oh, one more shout out. I'm gonna shout out everybody. Hey, Diego the Great on YouTube. Go check out his page. Okay. He's got lots of dope ass music videos. You fly him out, he'll shoot you some cool shit. He also is an audio engineer. Sanborn. He's also a dope ass like videographer and editor, sick on it. So is Canavius. Y'all need to get at them. Stupid Rich, go stream his music. Halo, go stream her music. Ace of Spades, go stream his music.
Yeah.
Jamila Bell, go stream her music. Greg Mike, go stream his music.
Facts.
Keaton Parker, go look at his shit. He's everywhere. Go look at his photos. Alex Hefner, go watch his videos. And then damn, Austin doesn't have. Just go follow Austin on Instagram. Just go follow him.
Hey man, go support these underground talent that he's talking about, man. Go support and go give them a spin. That's all they want.
Yes, they're super dope. They are super dope. I promise you won't be disappointed.
Y'all heard it from the man himself, man. Before we get out of here, man, as always, if you have some super dope artists like Slight Chance that you would like me to interview, you got some merch that you want me to rock on the show, like my Larry June merch that I'm rocking 2 weeks in a row, send it to my email, 2westboys@gmail.com. That's the number 2, WESSBOYZ. Follow me everywhere. I don't know what I was about to say. Follow me everywhere. One-on-one with Jerm, except for Twitter, it's just WTH. Give me all 15 characters, Twitter, please. But one-on-one with Jerm everywhere. Make sure you go and follow the Polaris Network with Authenticity Matters and check out all the super dope podcasts that they have on the network, man. Go give them a spin. Go give them a listen. Go give them a follow. Go give them a view on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. And get ready for 107, man. Till the next time I reach your ears, man. Remember, pray, stay positive, and blessings will manifest, man. Always remember that. It's episode 107, man. We gone. Peace. Thanks for watching the Polaris Network on YouTube. For exclusive shows and premium content, subscribe to the Polaris Network on YouTube right now.